Well. Welcome back to another episode of Rain World, and today, it's the Saint playthrough again. We're here in Chimney Canopy, and I could always try and explore what more of this looks like, because honestly, all of this being, like, look, it's Chimney Canopy, but snowy. That's kind of, like, revolutionary. That's kind of very cool. I did also edit my last episode before making this one. So I did notice I'm a little bit dumb, I think. I cannot actually, I thought that early on I must have grabbed a bat and eaten it correctly and properly. But as I could see while editing, that clearly did not happen. And it's literally just every time I eat a bat is when everything goes wrong, I guess. I am no longer wanting to, let's see, go this way anymore. I'm a bit conflicted about like where I want to go, because on the one hand, first off, I need food, and there was food over there, but there's also a lot of enemies, I guess. I gotta go to where there's echoes, and I can't go right this way in Chimney Canopy. Now, I could go down and go to Industrial Complex, which that feels like it would make sense. And I don't know what Industrial Complex would look like under this, but also, on the other hand, there's no echo in Industrial Complex, so... Oh shoot, I should probably be using their proper names. Also, I forgot, how long does my cold last? Or my warmth, my heat that I have? How long until I get cold? I also know there should be an entrance to Pipyard from here, which I don't know if I should, what I should think about it, because I don't know if I want to go to Pipyard, because there's no echo in Pipyard. Okay, I would love to grab those berries, but that lizard is being too scary right now. Okay, it calmed itself down. What's over here? What are they doing? Shoot. They're coming after me is what they're doing. Both of them are. Which means I have a second to eat this. Should I run this way? I don't feel like I should. I'm starting to get cold. I can... Oh, goodness. I can just, like, fly across these rooms, can't I? Oh, hi! Wait, is that Worms? Oh, shoot. Yeah, they don't know if they like me yet. Yeah, that Worms would have been nice. I'm turning blue. Hi, I need some warmth. Oh, shoot. I'm also gonna need a... I'm gonna be needing... What is it? Shoot! Hold on. There's actually food down here. I just need one bit of it. I'm gonna die. I could always stay over here. I don't know if that really helps me. I mean, I've never really stayed over here much, but sure. I want to get to farm arrays. Should still be possible. Okay, nothing much happened. I'm gonna need 4 food now. Okay, let's see. There's also another thing I wrote down on my notes here to say that I noticed in editing. Also, I saw you there for a brief moment. Hold on. I need to focus. Where's this? I'm so green. I'm so green, but I become so blue so fast. That's fascinating. Why does this look like a, This has connections as if it's like the precipice. Woo! That was fun. Have I been this way? And connections by precipice, I mean, hold on, have I been this way? Shoot. Oh, well, I don't have any food, so this isn't that great. Oh, hold on. Okay, hold on. I just need a bit of food. There's... Uh-oh. Yeah, no, I'm dead from that, for sure. Is this where Pipyard is? It looks different snowing, but I did go here once in my, my second Spearmaster playthrough. Do I want to go to Pipyard? I mean, Pipyard has a lot of useful connections, I guess. But I need berries first and, like, foremost. Because now I'm like, berries are, one of the only things I apparently can eat. And then there's also something else that I noticed, which is I got a bit confused after the first echo that I got, the one in Sky Island, because they said something about the past and the future or something, and I was sort of interpreting that probably incorrectly, because I was thinking like, oh, if you've existed for an eternity, if you've become one with the world or whatever, then that means, like, you know, it feels like I have been alive for all eons. But no, it's much more clear and much more Rain World than that. The echo simply says that it's existed long enough to overhear them all, like all the voices, the ones who have been born, I guess, and the ones who have yet to be. But the reason that's the case is because the ones who have yet to be born are the ones, they've already existed. It's a cycle, right? Everything's a shoot do 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 do. Yep, this is Pipyard. I know this. I know this area. I guess I'm running. I'm being chased. See, this is gonna be hard to get back through though, because I'll have to be at max karma. Well, my current max karma. But yeah, it says, those who have been, those who have yet to be, each serving as a wave propagating throughout the annals of history. That's a very good way of putting it for me. Okay, yeah, I forgot. I need food. I need berries. Surely there's berries in Pipyard. Is Pipyard gonna be frozen too? Or maybe just this part of Pipyard? Like, surely every place in the game can't have been modified just for... Oh, wow. Okay. It's not Pipyard anymore. They're Barren conduits. I mean, to be fair, they've probably been barren for a while. Shoot. Okay. And then we get music again. And then I'm getting cold again. Okay, and then I swung past you somehow. And then I can eat all these berries that are here. Oh, I love this place though. Look how snowy it is. And now if only I could get past here. I know there's a shelter, like, that I just passed. Hopefully they're interested in each other right now. I should also be careful because I think my tongue can connect to enemies. Shoot. Yeah, nope, I died. Well, maybe I should find, hold on. Are there gonna be just like berries like right over here or something? No. If I can just find 2 berries and then I can go to where I already know there are 2 berries, then I can shelter somewhere. This is not looking promising. You know what? Never mind. And I'm probably just gonna die to this freaking lizard. Nope. Or not, I guess. What a confusing world. Oops, what did I do? I forgot I was supposed to swing. Well, now I'm getting closer to the karma where I can't get across. Also, am I really fast when I'm crawling down? This feels like more fast than usual. I don't know why. See? Look at that. Look at that. Did you see that? I'm like trying to hold down right as I'm crouching, and then I can move while I'm crouching. Am I really just like, is there something different about Saint, or is this just a case of me not remembering controls entirely? Because look, if I crouch and I hold the leap, then I can hold the button all I want. But if I just crouch like this, then I move. But also, I seem to be moving faster. Am I moving faster? Okay, well, I'm in a predicament in that I can no longer get across the gate that I kind of wanted to. But it's okay because Farmer Ray's was my original destination. I still probably need higher karma to get to Farmer Ray's, but maybe I'll start making my way over there again, and then Pipyard and I will meet somewhere else. This is complicated. Oh, nope, no it's not. I got around ya. Easy peasy. Yeah, I know this place. Can I... These guys can fly. I was wondering if I could, like, attach to them and then fly around with them. Oh shoot, I could have tested it right there, but... Anyways, I guess I'm looking for... what cycle is it? I don't know. But at least I'm warm. Yes, here is... Okay, hold on. Here we go. Let's eat these. I know to ignore the bats now. And then I guess I can just keep going to the left, because here generally is farm arrays. Hold on a second. There's an overhang there, so that's actually much easier than it seemed to be. Okay, hold on. This is not going to be easy. Okay, are they both going through? It looks like they're all going through, but it looks like the ones that were over here are now going back through. Oh, and now others are going back through. But I can just run. That's a lesson. It's a fun lesson I learned from Rivulet. Is sometimes you can just run. If you're fast, then you can run like, and you don't have to always engage. My problem right now though is, shoot, that was a bit too far. I can't eat bats. I can't eat bats. Or it'll mess up with my attunement, surely. Okay. Weren't there berries over here? It's a little silly, I feel like, for an episode 2 to be like, let's go back to where I was. Okay, so what I'm gathering now is that at some point, at the end of like the so-called cycle, there's gonna be a heavier snowstorm that comes that ruins everything. And then like when that comes, I guess, then my cold meter starts just going crazy. But until then, I could die of cold before I get to the storm. Okay, whatever. Should be a couple berries at least in here. I haven't seen any of the dropping creatures. I'm pretty sure there were a couple berries that were also in here, maybe? Or not? I don't remember. Either way, I'm going here and trying to go to Farm Arrays. And we went up in Karma. That should be maybe enough for Farm Arrays. I don't recall. I kind of think getting echoes is like gonna be the point of Saint. To an extent. So it's also a little bit interesting to hear that like, not only is it the point of Saint, but it's also good to do early on, I think, is what I'm realizing. It's interesting to realize. Because then I don't have to worry about karma as much, right? The higher I can get my karma, the less I have to worry about getting my karma up, because my karma will be at much higher. Okay. 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 How fast am I going? I'm pretty sure this takes me faster than usual. Let's eat this at Mach speed. Nom nom nom. Okay. Now let's eat this. Here's my 2 berries. Let's grab myself a little rock. Here's where I haven't gone across. Okay. Well, this is a bit interesting. I hope that the vulture and its centipede can get their differences worked out. Okay, hold on. I can get all the way up here, which might be a bit of a help. Shoot. Okay, I think there's a vulture. There's no food over here, which sucks, but I think the centipede just left, which means I can sneak by, which means, hold on. Okay, hold on. I'm safe. I'm safe. Whew! I'm actually safe. I'm actually safe, right? There we go. Yeah. There's not gonna be berries. There's no berries in farm arrays. Oh, I feel like I'm getting cold. Do my movements get slower when I'm cold? I mean, I'm not like that cold right now. I'm just like, I just don't like to see Saint shaking. And also the breath. I should pay a bit more attention to see if the breath is always there. Or only in in specifically like snowy areas. Let's go down here. If I see berries on the way down, no, it's just popcorn. That's what I figure. I cannot stay here, which means I'm running across. Honestly, expectations-wise, I might not expect to get out of Sky Islands this episode. This isn't the first time I've done that this episode. Am I getting cold in here? Or is my cold staying about the same? Looks like it's staying about the same. Okay. Echo. See? That's what I want. That's what I'm looking for. Wait, so that means there's no echo in Pipyard, but I already knew that. So, all this said... What the heck? Why did you run away from me? You're supposed to be scarier than that. Okay, where's my... I just need berries. Please? Please? Oh goodness, I don't remember farm arrays. What's here? Shouldn't there be a shelter nearby? Hopefully. I feel like if there's a shelter nearby, it'd be over here. Maybe. I'm turning blue. Not good for me. Isn't this where Hunter starts? I'm so confused. I need berries. What else can I freaking eat? I can't eat living things. Not just because I can't eat them, but because of my restriction as a saint, I guess. I feel like I went the wrong way. I feel like I went the wrong freaking way. And now I'm gonna pay the price for it. Okay, well, you got one of you. That's all good and handy. And then we got one of you. Hi. I didn't know you could do that. Okay, well, Farm Raise does not seem like a nice place to be. Except, I finally found berries. Ultimately means I just need to find... Remember where there's a shelter. I don't think down is the right way to go. Ah, shoot. I gotta remember my hunter knowledge. How much is my actual code? I'm 0 on my cold meter. Which is interesting because I'm gonna have to learn how I die. I think this is like not the right way for me. Because it's gonna be water. Water's gonna be cold. It's gonna be like ice cold. And this is just gonna be the start of Hunter. Is my heat going back up? What happened? Why is my heat going back up? Well, now it's going back down. And it's probably been long enough that there's not gonna be a shelter. Why would there be a shelter so close? I'm going the wrong way. I'm screaming at myself. Hold on, let's go back into the room that was maybe warmer. As the blizzard starts coming upon us, I feel like I'm gonna die. This is the end. And then yeah. I'm supposed to be green. Okay, this area doesn't look as warm anymore. What was it? Was there some heat somewhere else? Was there heat over here that I didn't see? And now I'm gonna start turning purple. This is like the saddest death in of all the slug cats almost. Just look at that. Also, look at this area. It's so... It's so windswept. Okay, hold on. I have a quick question about the farm arrays, because I just realized I never checked. Or I wasn't paying attention. Barren conduit, solitary towers. Wait, why is farm arrays not on here? I didn't save in Pipyard. Or barren conduit, so why is that on my map? But I also didn't save in farm arrays, so why isn't that on my map? That's a bit weird. Okay, so karma, still the same. I need to get a food situation figured out if I want to save in farm arrays, but also the shelter situation figured out. I think if I go to farm arrays, going right is probably going to be a better option. Okay, no berries like over here. I'm just hoping for berries. I wish I could use popcorn plants. There's so little food in this world. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Are there berries up here for me? At the very least, there's one of you, which helps with my experimentation too. A windswept spire, I will ascend. To find the echoes, I need to ascend. Oh my goodness. It was actually worth it. No way. Okay then. Well, I accidentally dropped a berry, but I got an extra berry. I can't tell if I'm getting a bit cold right now. I gotta be careful at edges because... I don't know why. Because I'm having trouble with it, primarily, I guess. I'm turning different colors, so we're gonna refill my heat. I only have to be 3 down for me to start being, like, pale, I guess. I wonder if... Here's the thing. The cold meter doesn't seem like it's a thing that would go away, right? Like, I mean, I obviously always could, but I'm like, if it lasts throughout the entire game, then that means it's cold in every area of the game. That would include looks to the moon. So like, and I mean, I guess she's not like really alive enough to really be bringing that much heat, you know, anyway, I don't think. Okay, we're gonna grab a second one of you, just so we can run. We can do this. We can do this. This is going a lot better. Oh, actually, it's going way better, because I forgot there is actually a shelter at this, point, right? Somewhere over here? Or not over here, at the gate. I don't remember what side it's on, though. I really hope it's on the farm array side. Yeah, is it different moving when there's snow? Maybe I'm going crazy. Please be on the farm array side. I don't think it's... Or, sorry, not the farm array side. The, well, yeah, the farm array side. Yeah, no, it's on the Sky Island side. Well, this is a better deal than not having a confirmed shelter on farm arrays. All right. Good times, good times. And now I at least have 2, 3 chances with the golden flower to find 1 food and 1 shelter, which should be doable on the farm array side. All right, here we go. Hi farm arrays. Hi Echo. I see you there. The echoes seem to have gotten much more tired than they previously were. And by tired, I mean like, the second one was just like, I have been here for an eternity. While usually it's supposed to have like personal opinions and stuff. I think time is messing with them. I'm kind of seeing that their plight as echoes is kind of a sucky one. Because stationary, they trapped as they are, you know, they're still ever moving in some sense throughout time. Okay, here we go. Ow. Okay, I'm fine. Oh my goodness. Yeah. I was so close. But it still wouldn't have solved my food problem. Still wouldn't have solved my food problem. And I still have a food problem. So let's look for tiny bit of food. Okay, this is the room that I always thought I was in. Shoot. I saw a bird, so I'm gonna sneak on. I'll slide around the ground. Oh, hi, scavenger. I don't think there was... This is the room that there's only two ways out of, right? This way? What in the world? Why are you guys all the way over here now? You guys just keep getting further and further. Okay. I mean, that's kind of cool and all, but I just need one freaking... I don't think I need this. I need one berry. Okay, this is going splendidly well, actually. My issue is just... I need a berry! There's my berry. I'm gonna grab you. Grab you. How much time do I have? How much coal do I have? I'm trying to debate whether I should keep going to the left because... Wait, why would I keep going to the left? The echo is on the right of farm arrays. Shoot. Okay, wait, hold on. Is this enemy coming through? It is coming through. Okay, I don't think I'm grabbing that, but that's okay. Because I am Saint. But the little outer expanse bunnies are here. They've officially moved in. And I hope that they're doing fine. Uh-oh. That was lucky of me. Okay, well, whatever. Shoot. Uh-oh. There's a lizard camping right there. Okay, now it's going through. Now it's going through. So I can leave. Nope. So now I can leave. And now it's camping still. Just again. Oh, how cold am I? I'm at like half cold, but I'm so close to a shelter. Okay, it's staying still. There's always this chance I could like jump and shoot out of this, and then maybe... Is there anywhere for my tongue to like easily grab onto? Shoot! Well, that was one shot. Oh, hello, Echo. How lovely of you to greet me. Oh, it's called Desolate Fields. I just noticed. Good to know. Oh, this is so fun. I need berries. So I could stay here, specifically here. I remember there was some berries really far this way. That could be an option, or I could go to the potentially closer berries that are also, I think, closer to my destination. This might be safer. I only died from cold last time here. I forgot how far I had to go, though. I mean, we'll see if I'm underestimating how bad and quickly the cold, like, accumulates, I guess. Okay, that's cool. I just did kind of like a wall hop. I imagine that's somewhat difficult to pull off properly. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I'm dead. Nope, I'm not, because it launches itself? I don't think I even properly knew that it launches itself. Okay, I just need one berry. And then run back, and then the world is yours in the Desolate Fields. I'm gonna carry an extra berry with me, because I always like doing that. I will not hesitate to drop it if I keep freaking out too much. Okay, this guy's running to the left. He's probably gonna see me and chase after me, maybe? Nope. I can only hope he continues to the left while I just sneak by him. I'm starting to turn a greenish white, so I'm probably 3 down. No, I'm 5 down. But I'm not that far. Come on, Desolate Fields. I got this. I can stay here. I'm turning a light blue. A light blue is fine. Just as long as I can get across one more room and drop down. Okay, there's a centipede. Can I stay hidden from it at least a little? I'll try. We're going the hidden route all the way, even if it's slower. For maximum safety. Yes, and we've got it. We've got it. And shelter. Finally. And look, my cold was so down. Time to go echo hunting, I guess. Wanderer, Got another. Desolate Fields. Let's see. There's the echo. It's calling me. I sense it. I am meditating. I sense its presence. I can grab one of these, though I'm not sure why. Right now, at least, I'm not trying to get past a large area. Okay, well. Time to go down then to the left instead of this. I could always do that, I guess. Okay, hold on. I got up here. Can I go... Oh, yeah, obviously I've made it over here before. Okay, hold on. Easy peasy, outer expansey. That kind of sucks that the... Hold on, I know more about what outer expanse even is, so why would outer expanse be gone? I just thought like, oh, equipment eroding and stuff. But also like, I'm realizing outer expanse is kind of like underneath the structure. So maybe like the wall in between here and outer wastes is gone, if that makes sense. Because there's a retaining wall that was mentioned in the outer expanse pearl. There's a retaining wall that was mentioned, and that retaining wall maybe it just like fell down. I don't know. I'll have to look back in Rivulet, or I mean honestly, I could do so in Saint again if I happened to be near the area. I don't know if that's gonna happen, but if that happens, then yeah. Shoot. Hi. Hi. Shoot. Well, I can't kill any of you. And I didn't bring a pearl. So I think this is my end. Yeah. I mean, there's not getting past that. Alright, hello, Echo. I get it. Also, I should test, because I'm coming off of Spearmaster, and with Spearmaster, I didn't have to, I didn't have a stomach. So I should try and test if I even have that. Not right now, though. Okay, maybe right now. I do have a stomach. Great. Well, you know what that means? That means I could probably have a pearl. Hold on a second. Wait, can I save you? No. Wait, I saved you. Okay, and now you must take me to scavengers. I mean, you're saved in the sense that before you were being murdered by them, and now you're probably gonna get unwillingly brought somewhere you don't want to be by me. Okay, hold on. I just need my berries. We're just stopping for a snack. Did you get everything you needed done? Did you use the bathroom and everything? We're back on the road. Shoot. I don't like those. I think if I'm fast enough, those pine cone things don't bother me, but... Alright, time to see. Does having this help get past scavengers illegally? Actually, wait, I could probably be throwing those red things as well. Okay, I'm totally dead. Yeah. I really should just find where the... shoot. There's gotta be a shelter. But also, there's gotta be a pearl. The pearls are just gonna be so much harder to see. I should have been grabbing the pearls on me, right? Like, isn't there a pearl up here to the left? Or is that on a different screen that's just similar to this? I don't see a pearl anymore. This is so sad. Wait, this is the way to... What am I doing? What am I doing? Why hasn't nobody commented on this? This is the way to outskirts, and I know this is the way to outskirts. I'm in Farmer Raised now. I'm not trying to... Why am I trying to get to outskirts? There's not even an echo in outskirts. I have no excuse. I like completely forgot that like I'm in Farmer Raised, which means I can look for the Farmer Raised echo. I forgot what I was here for. The echo was right to be calling me a dumbass. Oh yeah, and the echo's gonna raise my karma anyway, so then I don't have to worry about karma to get out of areas. Okay, so if this is just the way to outskirts, which it seems like that's the case, then I have to go through this top section then I'm going the entirely wrong way to begin with, is basically what I'm learning. Because I've got to be going up here. And then re-finding my way back. Isn't this the Sky Islands above us? Oh boy. I know it's all the way to the right, but I know there's no way further to the right over here, and then this way is just outskirts. Sorry, I meant this way. But this way, what, is there gonna be like... I need a path to deviate so I can go back to the right. I need to remember. I might look at my own map. If I do that, it'll be in between episodes. But I need to go the opposite way that Hunter was going. Maybe? I don't know. That feels like too far. Like, I don't want to accidentally go to Subterranean by making it too far that way. That's entirely possible. Also, I can just clear these. Also, look at that. I wish I know how to do that more reliably. Okay, hello you. You're the kind of person I generally need around here. No berries over here because these are the berries that I already got and ate. And then there's going to be a ton of water, which I don't think the water is going to help with my cold. Like, you do not want to be cold and wet. Like, I would just, if I went into the water, I would just turn into an ice cube, I feel like. Okay, hold on. Okay, so my path maybe is getting across here, I think. While also staying warm. So I'm gonna have to grab a thing for these guys. Watch, I'm also not gonna, I could double check I can't eat these. I don't think I can. Yeah, I died when eating these. I also noticed that my first death of cold wasn't actually from the cold. It was because I ate a bat while I was cold, I think. So I think that's a little funny that occurs. All right, I'm lowest karma. Shouldn't matter. I believe in myself. Yes, Echo. Could you guide me a bit more? We're gonna try like one more attempt here. Except we're grabbing one of these things this time. Also, I just realized, am I like actually closing my eyes this entire time? Because that's insane if my vision's like is the same as if I was opening my eyes. I mean, or maybe my eyes are just like that, but like it kind of feels like I haven't seen Saint with open eyes yet. So like, are they doing this with their eyes closed? Saint's just like, yeah. Sit down, other slug cats. I can do this with my eyes closed. That's how attuned with the world I am. Which is crazy because I would measure attunement by your karma, but either that's not accurate or something's up with Saint. I want to talk to the Echo that was like, that's always like, your attunement has become much closer to ours, because my attunement as Saint is probably much closer to theirs for some reason. Oh yeah, I forgot. I want to bring you guys over here. I'm going to grab another one of these just in case. There we go. All right. Let's get a move on. Okay, can I move you? Is that going to get you to move? Or is it going to get you to turn around? Why is my screen shaking? What is happening? Could you please get me... Could you please not? Okay. This is really weird. I'm like, was riding them both. I'm still pretty warm. I'm still going down though in warmth. Maybe they were just keeping each other warm. I don't know. I was a bit nervous about the shaking to begin with, but... Okay. Phew. I'm so nervous about this. There's a way down, but I'm pretty sure that's just down to... It's not that great of an area down. I don't think. And then I think, there's a shelter down here. Yes. And there's a couple food. I probably shouldn't have done that. Well, it doesn't matter. There's still a bunch here. Okay. I'm gonna have to compete for a shelter with the scavenger. And we drop. Easy drop. This is where I'm gonna have to end today's episode. I'll also edit it before I do the next one. And also, I'm going to check my map so I can be more confident where I'm going for episode 3. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one, assuming nothing happens right now. Nothing has happened right now. Farewell.